I think the question has to be asked, is this thing gonna hit $1,000? Hey everyone, thanks for being here. So yesterday I made a video talking about the short squeeze coming on AMC. Digging more and more into this AMC short squeeze, this thing goes so much deeper than I thought it was gonna go. I literally can't find a lot of people that are saying that this is not going to happen. And like, listen, I'm not in some kind of secret community where like, I know this is gonna happen, this is set up to happen. It does seem like this is set up to happen. I think this is legal what we're doing here, but I think it's happening. So I'm thinking on AMC, the height we might see on it would be like 200 to 300, 500 maybe. A lot of people out there are saying this thing's gonna hit 1,000 or more than 1,000. So me looking at this short squeeze that could and potentially might happen with AMC, I was thinking like, hey, this is probably gonna hit a 200 to 300 range within maybe like a 5 to 7 day period. And of course there'll be like a 24 to 48 hour period where it's just going crazy, hyping over the wall here. But the more I dig into this and I'm going into all these rooms, talking to people that are like really insane about this, that aren't YouTubers, but that are really deep in this, they're saying this thing could hit over $1,000. Now, a lot of this is hype talk and a lot of this is, just trying to run this up and run it up. I get it. There's a lot of people trying to make a lot of money right here so they can just, retire it. In which I hope you do. I love when the underdog wins here. Like, I'm on your side here. So doing some research myself, looking at the trends of how GameStop started to set itself up, and now how AMC is starting to set itself up, we are seeing some really similar situations happen right here. I remember when GameStop was hitting around a $20 mark, and then it was playing around a $30 mark, and then it went to a $40 mark, to a $50, and then boom, we had the January 27th, $347 mark. Then the massive sell-off, then another spike up to $325. But within those days, even after hours, it hit around like a $450 mark. I remember that. And I remember that's when the news came out that Robinhood shut down. People were pissed and they had every right to be pissed about that. But looking at the similarities of what we're seeing right now with what happened with GameStop and what looks to be what is happening with AMC. So AMC playing around this $8, $14 mark for a long time, like GameStop did. Now we're hitting around this $30 mark. This is very interesting because if we see this thing hit a $40 mark this week into a $50 mark, I would say it's on. It is on. Now, of course, there's a bunch of news articles all over this, and they're pretty much split down the middle where they're saying like, hey, it looks like something's about to happen again. Wall Street, get your cookies in a row here because, you might want to call your people. It's about to break loose. And then there's other people, other writers, where they're just making fun of the whole situation and calling people, pretty much gullible that they're buying into this again. So what I'm trying to say with this whole video is tomorrow is Tuesday. We're going back into the stock market. Today was a holiday, Monday, Memorial Day. I really think something is setting itself up. Now, whether that's gonna happen this week, I don't know, but I would definitely, I think this is gonna come out of nowhere. I think it's gonna look like, hey, maybe nothing's happening here for a moment, and then boom, it's just gonna hit. Something is going to hit here. But like I said, if we see a 40 into a $50 mark, obviously AMC hitting a $40 to $50 mark, it is so above its market cap at that point. We know that we have reached the point of hype. But the $30 mark alone, AMC really has no business even being around that because movie theaters, especially AMC Entertainment, have been closed for over a year. So right now, we're definitely in some hype. We are in something that is happening right now. But like I said, this thing stays above 30 to 40 to 50, 60, oh man, we're in something. So like I've said a million times, I'm not a professional stock advisor. I'm not a professional financial advisor. I am just a guy with a YouTube channel who reads a lot of stuff and obsesses everything. So, just this might be something that you want to bait the hook, throw it out, and watch what's going to happen here. And honestly, I think we're going to see a big strike on AMC, and I think GameStop is gonna have some movement again too. And honestly, I would not be surprised if Dogecoin started to take off again, because actually right now it is having a lot of volume and something's going on with it. So I think this is gonna be a killer week in the stock market, and I am so ready because the last 3 months have been so boring. But friends, with all that said, the best of luck this week. I wish everyone so much luck this week with AMC, GameStop, Dogecoin, whatever else you're in. Best of luck. I really mean that. I hope people's lives are changed with whatever happens. But remember, be safe. This is such a gamble with that as well, and you always need to have risk with what you're doing. So friends, I'll talk to you very soon. God bless you guys. Bye bye.